Hey, welcome back. When you signed up for this class, I'm sure you were thinking the technology of mattresses and pillows, but here we are. Which are technologies, right? I mean, hunter-gatherers 10,000 years ago were not sleeping on them. They were sleeping on the floor. Although there is some evidence that at least, makeshift mattresses of grasses and stuff were used. We will talk a little bit later in a future lecture about it, but really interestingly, the size of those mattresses was huge because sleeping was a communal thing, but it obviously wasn't the high-tech stuff that we have now with like memory foam and sleep numbers and all that stuff. So what I've got here for you, which is just hilarious to me, the trade-offs of mattresses and pillows. We've got the pros and the cons of both of them. I'm not here to tell you, first of all, in all of this, I'm not here to tell you how you should live any aspect of your life. All I want to do is present evidence for you that will allow you to address whatever need we're dealing with in a particular week, for you to be able to think through the fact that just because your society has told you this is how you should meet this need, doesn't mean that that's right. I mean, your society lies to you about things all the time. Doesn't mean that it always is lying, but it happens a lot. Okay, so mattresses. Basically, the pros of them, first of all, for both of these, and this is research that I did, if you're more comfortable, you're going to sleep better. Obviously, that makes sense. So I don't want to make it sound like any of the technologies that we're going to cover here are just, oh, it's bad because it's not natural. Some not natural things are great. More specifically, support of the spine, both your lower spine and the upper spine, your neck, are really important for not just you sleeping well, but for you being able to be active the next day. So a good mattress that is, I believe what I found in the research was a medium to medium firm mattress works best for supporting the spine shape. This is in comparison to sleeping on the ground or on the floor on just something really minimal. But there was disagreement about this. If people use mattresses, medium firm seems to be the best thing. But there is a somewhat odd and out there, but not 100% odd and out there contingent of both the public and scientists who say, sleeping on something soft and cushy like that is not what we evolved to do. So it's worth thinking about. On the con side, for even a good mattress, because of how comfortable it is, and particularly when you get into those issues of more high-tech ones that really adjust around your body, adjusting it around your body is good, but it does reduce your body's movement. The more movement that you have in the night, you can think about this. People spend time rolling their body out with firm foam rollers. Sleeping on something that is more solid, the ground, or not necessarily a super hard surface, but something much firmer than a mattress, is a little bit like that. You roll over and it is like you're kind of giving yourself that foam roller massage treatment. So something to think about. With regard to pillows, if it's either too soft or too firm, or depending on the sleep position that you're in, if it is putting your neck out of a straight alignment, it's going to create neck problems or create back problems or create headaches for you. That's our 4.5 minutes on pillow and mattress technology, but it's worth thinking about. It is not what we evolved to use in either of these cases, and so your experiment for this week is not going to be like go sleep on your kitchen floor or something like that. But it's worth considering if you are having some issues, thinking about firming things up, thinking particularly about your neck position. All right. That's it. I will see you in the next video where we look at a different kind of technology, one that's going to be a little bit more what you were thinking about with this class, electric lights and screens. I'll see you then.